Custard hosts successful open day. Oscar Benjamin B. laid to rest, and a joint funeral service for mother and daughter. Good evening. I am Nicole Williams-Wilson, and you're locked into Tobago Updates Television News for Wednesday, 15th July 2026. Now to our top story. As the September 2026 academic term approaches, young Tobagonians and working professionals are looking for ways to advance their careers. The College of Science, Technology and Applied Arts of Trinidad and Tobago, better known as COSTAT, brought those opportunities directly to Scarborough. Reporter Drew Green George has the story.
The college hosted its highly anticipated open day and free information session at the Port Mall, drawing prospective students eager to explore more than 88 academic programs. It was a bustling scene on the third floor of the Port Mall in Scarborough on Tuesday. Representatives from COSTAT set up shop from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., offering direct career guidance and same-day application approvals for those ready to take their next academic step. For Recruitment Officer Marvin Pillard, the event was all about guiding individuals through crucial transitions, whether they are recent secondary school graduates or workers seeking a career change.
And we can guide you and help you along that journey. At COSTAT, we have over 88 programs to choose from, some of which we do focus on here at the Tobago campus, to be direct. But as a wider campus, we do have many, many more options available to students, virtually and otherwise.
Pillard highlights that the college prides itself on producing work-ready graduates through intensive hands-on training, particularly for the high-demand programs offered directly at the Tobago campus.
At the hospitals, you get a lot of practical experience, hands-on experience, and we do pride ourselves on creating work-ready graduates. So by the time you run through a COSTAT program, we can close our eyes and know that you're quality, and your employer could know that you're quality because you have the experience necessary to hit the ground running.
To ensure students do not get lost in transition, the Student Support Services team was on hand to simplify the online registration process. Student Support Representative Shanice Cook emphasizes that their role is to remove technical barriers and walk applicants through every step.
They can come into the college, we can walk them through it, whatever support they would need, whether it's IT, because they may be having technical issues at home. So we contact the IT department, we get the system up and running.
With Tobago's economy heavily reliant on leisure and hospitality, a major highlight of the day was a specialized tourism workshop led by lecturer Catherine McConey. The session focused on specialized credentials including ecotourism, wilderness guiding, and a new diploma in tourism and destination management aimed at keeping Tobago competitive against regional rivals.
Destination, and we need to ensure that we build our pool of stakeholders and employees so that they're providing that service that is required to make the destination a superior destination. We have regional competitors that have been out there for ages. However, we are ready to work with the times and move the tourism products forward, move your training and your abilities and capabilities forward so that we now become the premier destination. And that's what I think Tobago has. Tobago has a great opportunity to do that.
If you missed yesterday's session in Scarborough, COSTAT will host additional open days in Trinidad at the South Campus on July 18th and the City Campus on July 25th. Applications remain open online for September semester. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Hundreds of mourners braved heavy rain on Monday to say a final farewell to Tobagonian music icon Oscar Dennis Benjamin, affectionately known worldwide as Oscar B. The funeral service for the Calypso icon took place at the Faith Assembly International in Arouca, Trinidad. Benjamin passed away on June 28 at the age of 57 from complications following a stroke. During the service, Pastor Neil Parsonlal celebrated the singer's deep roots, noting that Benjamin's rhythm was born with the very pulse of Signal Hill, Tobago, where he discovered his musical gift with the acclaimed Signal Hill Alumni Choir. He later rose to international stardom as the lead vocalist of Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, touring across the Caribbean, North America, and Europe. Over a career spanning more than 3 decades, the proud Tobagonian became one of the region's premier cultural ambassadors. He is widely credited with spearheading the growth of soca in Jamaica. He introduced global audiences to massive chart-topping hits with dancehall star Admiral Bailey, such as Soca Butterfly and Soca Tati. Benjamin's daughter Megan Ramsey delivered a moving eulogy on behalf of his children. She noted that while he was celebrated entertainer to the world, he treasured his role as a father above all. Fellow musicians and close friends also gathered to remember his humility and immense contribution to Caribbean culture. Following the service, a private cremation was held at Belgrove Memorial Center in Trin City. A grieving Mount St. George community and family prepares to say double farewell to a beloved mother and daughter. The joint funeral for Irma and Nisha Roberts will take place tomorrow afternoon, Thursday, July 16th, in Mount St. George. The double tragedy has deeply shaken the island and left a family in profound grief.
39-year-old Nisha Roberts was found stabbed to death at her recently constructed home in Mount St. George on July 1st. Police subsequently arrested a Trinidad man and charged him with her murder. Nisha was a beloved MTS employee and deaconess at her local SDA church. Just 7 days later, tragedy struck the family a second time. Nisha's mother, 71-year-old Irma Roberts, passed away on July 8th after suffering from a sudden illness. Relatives believe the crushing grief of losing her daughter proved too heavy for her to bear. Tomorrow, the community will gather at the Mount St. George SDA Church to celebrate their lives. Together in life, mother and daughter will now rest together in peace. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Up next, TPAC is ready to unveil heritage opening at Shaw Park.
Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meats served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven Books and Things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven Books and Things, where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasure. just celebrate culture where read it, live it.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. This girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. Miss Lady, she have a pot on the fire, burn a flame when she cooking.
Thank you for staying with us. A visual and theatrical journey 39 years in the making takes center stage tomorrow night at the Shore Park complex as final preparations wrap up for the opening gala of the annual Tobago Heritage Festival. The spotlight is shining bright on the island's youth and the critical need to keep historic traditions alive. Reporter AMPLIA Balgobin has the details.
The stage is set at the Shore Park complex for Thursday's night highly anticipated opening gala of the 39th annual Tobago Heritage Festival. Under this year's theme, Let Me Tell the Whole Story. The Tobago Performing Arts Company is preparing to take audiences on a deep dive into the island's history, identity and evolution. TPAC Chief Executive Officer Gerard Primer says this year's theatrical production is uniquely driven by Tobago's youth.
We're looking forward to a theatrical experience, a journey that explores history, identity, and cultural inheritance, and is told through the voice of 4 young persons. But also, the story being told also speaks to the story of the opening night journey, and we want to say that there's a lot of young people attached to the production.
That signature production titled She Becomes Whole is a direct creative tie to Tobago's tourism journey. Artistic director Alma Gordon Holder highlights how the production mirrors the island's development and maturity over nearly 4 decades.
I am very excited about the She Becomes Whole, and in connection with the heritage theme, let me tell the whole story. Because we know she's beautiful now. After 39 years, she has blossomed, which is really the connection to our tourism product and how the island has developed over time.
But it isn't just about the spectacle on stage. Primer emphasizes that TPAC is preparing these vibrant productions with structured training, ensuring the island's folklore and oral traditions are preserved as tools for education rather than just performance.
We have all these productions, but what we perhaps need to attach to them is the training mechanism that allow for people to also understand, okay, this is why we're doing it, It's more than just jumbie talk, for example, like in Lekki 2, but it is also about learning about the stories that help keep us safe.
The grand opening of the Heritage Festival kicks off Thursday night at the Shore Park complex, welcoming locals and visitors to witness a story 39 years in the making. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
30 local caregivers are now better equipped to support vulnerable youth after graduating from an intensive training program on Tuesday, July 14th. The graduates who work at the Community Residence for Children and the Community Residence for Adolescents completed a rigorous 7-day initiative titled Safe and Ethical Caregiving. Organized by the Children and Family Service Unit, a branch of the Division of Community Development and Social Protection. The program is part of an ongoing effort to elevate the standard of residential care. Throughout the week, participants completed 11 specialized modules targeting the diverse needs of youth in care. The curriculum balanced administrative duties with hands-on skills covering child rights, trauma-informed care, and behavior management. Caregivers were also trained in crisis intervention, conflict resolution, and mental health and substance abuse awareness. Crucial operational skills like emergency response, detailed documentation, and caregiver self-care wrapped up the syllabus. By strengthening the skills of these frontline workers, The division aims to foster safer, more empathetic environments for the children and teenagers relying on its community residents. Spain's Ministry of Foreign Affairs has announced a major policy shift, granting visa-free entry to citizens of 16 nations, including 9 member states of the Caribbean Community CARICOM. Under the new guidelines, travelers from Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, the Bahamas, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines can visit Spain without a visa. This privilege covers tourism, business, and short-term trips for up to 90 days within any 180-day period. However, several CARICOM nations were excluded from the list, meaning travelers from Jamaica, Guyana, Suriname, Belize, and Haiti must still apply for a standard Schengen visa before traveling. Additionally, Spain extended the same 90-day visa exemption to citizens of 8 African nations. For individuals holding passports from most other Caribbean and African countries, the requirements to secure a Schengen visa for entry into Spain or any other country in the Schengen zone remains firmly in place. The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update, all the time, join the conversation, and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat, we'll be right back.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. 'Cause girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. Miss Lady, she have a pot on the fire, burn a flame when she cooking.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
As small Caribbean islands, we do need to remember that we can't do it individually. The Caribbean needs to work as a whole. From something as simple as pool procurement of medicine or pool procurement of equipment, to sharing training, to having centers of excellence in different islands. Working together as one, we can become giants.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Welcome back. The Tobago YMCA Aquatic Warriors delivered another stellar performance at the ASAT National Age Group Short Course Championship, returning home with 5 medals from the 5-day event held at the National Aquatic Center in Couva. Under the guidance of coaches Mosi Denoon and Rochelle Pear, the 8-member Tobago team secured 2 gold, 2 silver, and 1 bronze medal. National standout Ornella Walker dominated the women's 18 and over division, capturing golds in the 50-meter and 100-meter backstroke, alongside a silver in the 100-meter freestyle. Amaya Henry added to the tally in the girls 15 to 17 category, taking silver in the 100-meter breaststroke and bronze in the 50-meter breaststroke. Other squad members including Antonio Jordan, Shaneem Allen, Luke Walters, Shalon Cunningham, and sisters Michaela and Shania Oliveri, the latter making a sprinted national debut, posted highly encouraging performances against the country's top athletes. With national momentum on their side, the Aquatic Warriors are now looking ahead to August, when they will host the 11th Tobago YMCA Invitational Swimming Championship at the Corland Swimming Facility, welcoming hundreds of competitors from across the Caribbean. The Caribbean community continues to grow as French Guiana officially joins the regional family. On July 7th, the South American territory became CARICOM's 8th associate member. The historic agreement was signed in St. Lucia by CARICOM chairman and St. Lucian Prime Minister Philip J. Pear, alongside Gabriel Serville, the president of the Territorial Collectivity of French Guiana. The landmark signing occurred during the 51st regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government hosted in Gros Islet. This new status allows French Guiana to attend CARICOM Heads of Government meeting as an observer and participate in various community institutions. The move follows Martinique's official integration as a 7th associate member last month, marking a significant expansion of the French-speaking territories in the regional bloc. Regional leaders say the agreement is not just a legal step, but a meaningful move towards closer cooperation in trade, climate resilience, and security across the wider Caribbean. French Guiana now joins Anguilla, Bermuda, the British Virgin Islands, the Cayman Islands, Montserrat, the Turks and Caicos Islands, and Martinique in holding associate memberships. The weather report when we return.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. Rooted in connection, driven by community, it's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here. Invested in the Caribbean, its people and its progress, and today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. With the most expansive network in the region, Tier 1 connectivity, 24/7 monitoring, and infrastructure built to endure even the most hurricane-prone zones. We're not just building a future-ready platform, we're proving that trust is earned through action, consistency, and care. We're evolving beyond connectivity. We're expanding our smart solutions, data center access, and cybersecurity services. All backed by local expertise, dedicated support, and a business continuity you can count on. And this is just the beginning. Introducing Liberty Business, a unified B2B brand built for the region and committed to you. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Nice.
If I have to call a supervisor one more time to sign off on a customer because their financials are in a mess, I will scream.
Hey, don't scream in a bank. That have lockup in it.
It's either they're not registered properly, or you know what? We could just forget about annual returns, right?
Compliance is a bad word to most of them. Haul your compliance out of here. But let me eat.
What is wrong with Trinbagonians? I mean, it has so much help they could get out there.
Well, you know, Trinis, we don't like to spend we money.
But you know what? Be comfortable with losing we money. That make it any financial
What people should do is call Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago.
Wait, what? Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago Tax and Accounting Services. Yeah, they offer help from registering your business to filing your tax. My lunch is over.
Wait, tell me more.
No, go and scream in the bank. You go and scream in the bank.
No, darling, don't get one sooner.
Welcome back. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight, clear and cool conditions with a light breeze will be interrupted by the odd overnight shower. Minimum temperatures are expected to drop to 25 degrees Celsius at Piaco and to 26 degrees Celsius at Crom Point. Tomorrow, Thursday, we can look forward to predominantly sunny, hazy and breezy conditions over most areas. However, there is a low 30% chance of heavy shower or thunderstorm developing during the afternoon, primarily favoring western areas of Trinidad. Please remember that gusty winds as well as street or flash flooding are possible in the event of heavy showers and thunderstorms. A moderate concentration of Saharan dust is also present in the atmosphere, so sensitive individuals are advised to exercise caution. The heat index is forecast to register at 35 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 34 degrees Celsius at Crom Point. Seas remain moderate, with waves in open waters ranging from 1.5 to 2.0 meters. In sheltered areas, waves will remain below 1.0 meter. For those monitoring the tides on Thursday, in Port of Spain, high tides are at 5:02 a.m. and 6:09 p.m., with low tides at 11:38 a.m. and 11:45 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides at 4:45 a.m. and 5:47 p.m., with low tides at 11:28 a.m. and 11:31 p.m. Sunrise is at 5:51 and sunset will be at 6:32. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates News. Have a great night. Let's recap the headlines. Tobago Custard hosts successful Open Day. Oscar Benjamin B. laid to rest, and a joint funeral service for mother and daughter.